All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 7-yard line.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Good.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive. And it ends. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets in. So no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they almost feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
Steelers, nothing.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into aim for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
For the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Patterson on the draw play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I got you. Mike 51.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And all the way gain to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
They try again with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He's at the 50.
Let's get
The
that
30,
swagger, y'all. Let's get that
20,
swagger.
10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Chicago Bears.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Complete to Cordero Patterson. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Below Nichols, able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
3rd and long.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 18, Steelers 15. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's got this down to the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Number 30, James
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And his throw here's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Robert Quinn is the one who burst in there to blow that play up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
On the play.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Got her on 1st down, not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a couple. 2nd down coming up.
He was certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
Again, a run with Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards, that sets him up, 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
The ball carrier.
James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he's going to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
37-yard line.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor, and he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Connor, and he stopped immediately there.
James Conner.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And it brings up third down.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers